Oh no. Look at you. You're all wet and dirty. This is not good. Oh, you poor thing. Look at you covered in the rain. Here. Why don't you share my umbrella with me? And I promise, you'll find it more comfortable than your current situation. There. Isn't that better? No. You poor thing. You look like a wet dog. Helpless and cold. Why don't you travel with me to the inn? You'll find it much more pleasant by the fire with a meal in the belly, dear traveler. No. You have nothing to thank me for. All I did is what a simple maid should always do. Assist and help. May I ask thou, sir? I'm rather curious. You must have journeyed quite far to reach this small town. Beyond here, there's nothing else for miles. Only plains and mountains. What has brought you to the simple town of 𝙨𝙘𝙘𝙞𝙖𝙡? It is a rather specific destination to sententially stumble upon, in my opinion. Is it not? Never mind, actually. It seems the storm is only growing worse. This is not the place for such conversations. You really should go back to the inn with me. The storms can become rather fierce in 𝙨𝙘𝙘𝙀𝙀. Unless you enjoy the idea of catching a fever from being out in the cold and wet rain. Don't worry. You have no reason to worry about being a bother. I assure you, it gives me pleasure to help. Oh, the storm really is growing rather fierce. Now, come with me, traveler. Whatever your purpose is here in 𝙨𝙘𝙘𝙀𝙀, it can wait till the morning. And I'm sure you're starving for a warm meal. Come here. Hold my hand. There you go. Now, this way. Why am I being so helpful? Well, as I said earlier, is it not the duty of a maid to assist us in need? It is only nature to want to help, is it not? These 𝙨𝙘𝙘𝙀𝙀𝙀 storms can be quite a nuisance. Are you okay? Don't worry, we should be there soon. Here we are. The Mistiness Inn. A rather curious place with a curious name. It has treated me well during my stay here in 𝙨𝙘𝙀𝙀𝙀. No, you're mistaken. I'm not a local here. I am actually a wandering maid with no master. I came to 𝙨𝙘𝙀𝙀𝙀 in hopes that perhaps someone here was in need of a maid. But unfortunately, no one is hiring at this moment. Oh, yes, the innkeeper. I actually already tried asking the owner of the Misty's Nest if they were in need of a maid. But they also say at this time, they are not in such need. It is a rather bothersome position to be a maid with no master. I have already asked the town's lord and nobles, but I found no luck with them either. You would be interested in my services? Do you perhaps require maid services? I know when most people think of maids, they imagine a woman working in a grand and large mansion. But we can also adjust to travel long term if our master wishes it. Yes, I'm aware you're an adventurer, but I'm sure you probably need someone to help you with your journeys. I can help you carry your supplies. I can also prepare and make your meals. And it's a maid. I have been well trained by my mother to recognize poisonous plants from edible ones. You'll find my skills are rather wide. So traveling with you would be no bother for me to adjust to. What about walking? Oh, there'll also be no problem. I don't tire easily and can walk up to 200 kilometers before I show any sign of needing rest. Combat? That's of no concern either. All my sisters and I are well versed in combat. It is how Mother designed us. You know, it is rather unusual for an adventurer to travel on his own. I think you will find my assistance to lift a heavy burden of your daily life. Sisters? I guess I left out a detail. I'm not human. I simply have taken this form that I believe my future master will find pleasant. Do you find it pleasant, sir? Excellent. I'm glad this form suits your taste. Upon first inspecting you, I had a feeling you must likely prefer a woman with a larger chest, so I adjusted myself to be so. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have probably explained what I am in more detail. I am a Shoggoth, and I come from a land very far away from 𝙨𝙘𝙘𝙞𝙖𝙡. Some people have compared my natural form to a slime creature or a shapeshifter, but I mean truth neither. A Shoggoth is simply a woman designed to be a perfect maid. We can take any appearance we want, and we can also create tools from our body. For example, the umbrella you hold is simply an extension of myself. You looked cold and wet, so I made it before approaching you. I must say, your hands are rather soft and gentle when you hold it. I can tell you're a good person who respects those around him because of that. No need to be so humble, sir. Through the simple acts of touch, we Shoggoth can tell what type of person you are. My sister and I are also capable of learning any language and any simple task, simply through observing and listening. Our goal is simply our master's happiness. How long was I watching you when you entered the village? No, you're mistaken. I was not stalking you. It was actually pure coincidence in our meeting. I was just leaving Lord Bailey Manor after unfortunately failing a job interview. While walking down the road, I saw you enter the village, and after a few seconds of observing you, I decided to offer my assistance. Perhaps you're right. Maybe if I leave 𝙨𝙘𝙘𝙞𝙖𝙡 and continue my travels, I can find work in a rather luxurious and grand manner with a proper lord. But for some reason, I feel as if you're the one who I should be serving. No. It's more like something is screaming that you're the one who is meant to be my master. And I can't really explain why. I did not get this feeling with the others. Yes, it is you. You are the one who is meant to be my master. Please, master, allow me to book your stay in the Misty Nest. I'll make sure your room and your meal is ready soon. You have nothing to worry about with me serving you from now on.